Channel 2 Sports Zone Friday starts now.
Yeah, greetings, Zach Klein along with Anthony Amy and DJ Shockley. Welcome into Sports Zone Friday.
Now, chances are many of you have your smartphones or your tablets next to you, so join us on social media. Tweet us using the hashtag SZone2 or share your thoughts with us on Facebook, our page, WSB TV Sports Zone.
All right, let's get after it. Our coverage begins tonight in Gwinnett County, where the Lanier Longhorns look to remain perfect on the season as they hosted the 4-1 Gainesville Red Elephants. Nearing the end of the second quarter, check out quarterback Taj Tolbert. Downfield to Timothy Lieser in the end zone. What a grab in double coverage. Lanier with the score there. This one would come down to the late field goal, and Lanier holds on. They win it by 3. Their undefeated season still intact.
In Atlanta, Kipp High School playing its first full season of football took on Holy Innocents. Let's start you out late first quarter of this one. The Bears, Max Walton is going to find some blockers. Makes one incredible move right there, and he's going to find the end zone from 20 yards out. Touchdown Holy Innocents. Later, it's third quarter action. Octavius Arnold, 50-yard pitch and catch to Eric Conway. That sets up a first and goal for the Warriors. Arnold will call his own number on the next play, but too little too late. Holy Innocents wins this one 38-21. And now to 3A play, and it was homecoming for Cedar Grove. The Saints went for their fourth straight win against the visiting McNair Mustangs. Initially, a homecoming parade kept the crowd and us out of Panthersville Stadium. So sad.
You still could go through the...
Locked out, and wouldn't you know it, I missed it again. You know, the Saints, though, would not miss much at all in the first half. Second quarter already up 7-0 on 4th and 20. 6'5" sophomore Jelani Woods lets it fly. Jesse Riverio goes up and gets it. 35-yard touchdown. Cedar Grove up 14-0. Play of the game, though, comes here. Next Mustangs drive, number 1, Christopher Frederick tips the ball to himself. 53 yards later, the senior is into the end zone. A beautiful homecoming night for the Saints, who win it 41-7.
All right, we're out here at Milton High School. The Eagles taking on Cherokee. I'm with my man, Leighton Weatherby. Big game tonight. He's ready to rock, aren't you, my friend?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing, man?
Well, I'm thinking about majoring in sports broadcasting. Zach, coming for your job.
Wow.
Milton High School.
Matt,
Done really
I
well
thought we were
for himself
tight.
here.
A boy wants my job. First quarter, big stop here on D by Milton. Cherokee running back Britton Brown literally flipped at the goal line. Cherokee would miss a field goal on the very next play, and they would never recover. In fact, they never made it on the scoreboard. But later in the quarter, Milton's offense going to work. Quarterback Austin McCloyd up top to Obi Fortune, 66-yard touchdown. Milton gets the 23-0 shutout. They're 5-1. Cherokee falling to 5-2. A dominating performance by the Eagles D, as Cherokee was averaging 41 points per game. Our DJ Shockley called the game on WSBTV.com and joins us now. And DJ, earlier in the evening, you mentioned how the Milton defense should get a lot of the credit for the offense's ability to score 30-plus a game. Explain to us how these two work together tonight.
Well, Zach, Milton's defense changed field position all night. They gave the football to their offense in plus territory throughout the ball game. So with plus territory and great field position, it allows you to have easier and more opportunities, and Milton defense gave that to their offense tonight.
Hey, Shock, just 3 years ago, Todd Gurley was a high school football player, just like the young men we are seeing tonight. Now he's a Heisman contender who might not get to play college football again. How does his absence affect the Bulldogs' game plan moving forward?
Anthony, I think it affects him a lot. He's a dynamic player that does so much for that Georgia offense. It's hard to replace him, but it's like the old cliche, next man up. They have to do it. For Saturday, it's going to be tough, but I believe they can do it. He's a dynamic player and will be missed on this offense.
All right, Shock, thanks as always. We'll see you next week at Noonan for the Game of the Week with Sandy Creek. Well, we are just getting started, folks, on Sports Zone Friday. Up next, we're going to check in on some great games from Fayette, Fulton, DeKalb counties, just to name a few. But first, it is time for our McDonald Spirit Spotlight and the Marching Eagles from Milton High. Stay with us. Sports Zone Friday returns after a brief timeout.
Sports Zone Friday is brought to you in part by McDonald's. There's something for everyone at McDonald's. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day. And by your local Toyota dealers. Let's go places.
And welcome back, folks, for our Toyota Drive of the Week. We're going to head back to Panthersville Stadium, where Cedar Grove celebrated homecoming against McNair. First quarter, LeBron Morris comes up with the interception. He returns it to the McNair 27-yard lines. And 3 plays after this, Morris finishes what he started. The junior plunging in for the 5-yard touchdown. It was the first of many scores for the Saints on the night. Cedar Grove gets the win And they also come through with our Toyota Drive of the Week.
All right, back to the action on the field now. We check in Tyrone, where the Sandy Creek Patriots tried to keep intact a streak that's been alive since 2007. The Patriots home to play Whitewater in the region opener for both teams. Whitewater actually got the ball rolling with this jaw-dropping 70-yard run by Christian Wofford. Wow. The Wildcats were thinking upset, folks, but Sandy Creek roared back with its star Eric Swinney, who bounced off and around tacklers for this 60-yard touchdown. 13-7 Patriots there. 30-14 Sandy Creek wins its 43rd straight region game. That's tied for the 13th longest streak in state history.
All right, thousands voted on WSBTV.com for the game they wanted to see tonight. Now here's a look at our Academy Sports and Outdoors Viewers' Choice Game of the Week. Yes, the viewers have spoken, and tonight you sent it out to McIntosh High School, where the Chiefs hooked up with the Panthers from Starrs Mill late in the first quarter. Panthers already up 7 when quarterback Stone Caston throws a short screen to Rico Fry. He breaks some tackles down to the 3-yard line, and he's going to score a few plays later. Starrs Mill, they're impressive. They win 42-7. It is their third victory, in their last 4 games. Now, you can vote every week for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Viewers' Choice Game of the Week on WSBTV.com. We look forward to coming to your school in the very near future.
And it was homecoming at South Forsyth. The War Eagles welcomed the undefeated Titans of Northview. First quarter, Matthew White quickly finds his target, Jalen Camp, who eludes tacklers on his way for a 20-yard touchdown. Then in the second, this time White's going to fake it and fire 34 yards to Cameron Klein for the score. Since losing its opener, South Forsyth has run off 5 wins in a row. The War Eagles take this one 33-8. What a play.
Yeah, impressive catch in the end zone. Time now to recognize players who represent on the field and in the community. Milton's Nick Wilson is our Montlick & Associates Athlete of the Week. The offensive lineman started his career at Milton as a tight end, but moved to guard his sophomore season and has been clearing the way for a number of Eagles running backs ever since. When his Milton career is over, he's headed west to study and play football at Stanford. Now, away from the game, he finds some time for other passions as well.
I've been playing a couple sports at Milton, like lacrosse, and been a part of the track and field team here. And also I do this thing with my mom. It's called YMSL. It's a community service thing where you get to serve with your mom in the community.
You get to vote for the Athlete of the Year at the end of the season. And at that time, our friends at Montlick & Associates will donate $5,000 to the Young Man's School. Up next, folks, we're going to check in on a pair of 4-1 teams looking to move to the top of the region standings. But first, it is time for the second installment of our McDonald Spirit Spotlight. And this time, it's the Warriors of Cherokee High taking center stage. Anthony and I are back for Sports Zone Friday right after this.
Sports Zone Friday is brought to you in part by Montlick & Associates Attorneys, protecting Georgia families for over 30 years, and by the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
Our coverage continues in the 2A ranks. Langston Hughes, Isaiah Green stepping back and avoiding the sack by making a quick toss to Demetrius Whitmore, who weaves in and out of the defense and brings it in for a 35-yard touchdown. The Panthers of Langston Hughes win at 28-10 to move to 5-1. They've outscored their last 3 opponents by a combined score of 90-28.
Wow. Now, we know you tune in to see what the incredible student athletes from our state do on the football field, but many of them star in the classroom as well. And this week's Georgia Lottery Scholar Athlete of the Week, Cherokee High School Spencer Ashley. The senior quarterback has been a starter since his sophomore season for the Warriors. This season, he's averaging more than 300 yards and 3 touchdown passes per game. In the classroom, Ashley ranks AP US History as his favorite class, and while playing college football is a dream, he's hoping he can parlay that football talent into bigger and better things.
Congratulations to him. Very well deserved.
And the best part of all this, you can get more Sports on Friday football coverage. All you have to do is log on to WSBTV.com. In that, you'll get our game of the week as well.
All right, good stuff. Looking forward to see you online as well.
Yes.
For Anthony, DJ, and the entire Sports Zone Friday crew, I'm Zach Klein. Thanks for staying up late with us, folks. Have a wonderful weekend ahead.